What's good, people? You're tuned into Big Condo Radio. I am Royzy Rothschild. This is Music Industry Talk. It's the first episode of the series, and I got my guy with me. He goes by the name of James, and he's from the company called Tapedeck Reviews. Okay, so let's just jump straight in. Obviously, we're gonna go back and forth,
Go on,
have a
yeah.
good chat. Let's start by introduce yourself. So, who's James?
Who am I? So, hi everyone, I'm James, 17. Started Tape Deck Reviews just on a whim. I wanted to review music, had a passion for it. Love the film industry. Love everything about that. Just like stuff like that. It's amazing to be in the somewhat working in the music industry. I get my voice across. I get to review bands, but me in general, I'm just anything media related. I love it. Like if it's media, like for example, every week cinema, going out every week there.
Yeah,
Well, not now, obviously.
yeah.
So
Before.
yeah, but the before times.
Mm.
But with me, yeah, that's probably best to describe me. I love media. I'm diabetic, so I'm not sure if that's focused on my had a heart on my career or anything. But
Yeah.
like, I just love doing what I do.
So just a quick one, because I've just noticed something that you've just said. Then, um, is it you do film reviews as well as music reviews?
Um, on my letterbox account, but I'm mainly I'm into film a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And do you do that with tape deck reviews as well, or?
Well, in my bio, I did want to go into movie reviews,
Yeah.
and it's something I'm thinking about doing because I was gonna do one for Tenet, the new Chris Nolan movie,
Hmm.
but I had to stop because I had so much coursework piled up, so I couldn't really get anything out at the time.
Yeah.
But I do for like the next big release, I do want to go into like proper writing reviews for movies because
Okay.
I love doing it.
But at the minute, tape deck reviews is for musicians.
Solely music and musicians,
Yeah.
yes.
Decent. Okay. I was just trying to clear that up because
No,
just the
yeah,
way you
because
said about movies,
no, yeah, I was
I
like
was like, have I missed something here? You know what I mean? Do you get me?
nah, you're fine.
So, when did tape deck reviews set up? Is it how new is it?
It's very recent because
Mm.
during lockdown, I didn't know what to do. I was in doing nothing, and I wanted to learn guitar. I was like, right, do I want to learn guitar?
Mm.
So I found a budget guitar on Top Man for £35.
Yeah.
I started to somewhat learn it. I'm getting a little bit better, but like I started to learn it, go over it all, and one day I was just like to myself, I want to start a review page. I want to start.
Mm.
So originally I started it by like just on Instagram. Like I thought, right, I'm gonna make reviews on Instagram.
Yeah.
It'll be something nice to look back on, like something small to do. But then I was like, I done like little paragraph reviews on Instagram. I thought that's not substantial enough. I need to like
Mm.
proper get out there. And because I started reviewing the Kaiser Chiefs, Jake Borg, and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And then one day, like my friend was like, oh yeah, why don't you just like make a website? It'd be cool. I'm like, I haven't thought about that because it was my friend,
Yeah. Yeah.
and in my like Instagram, I got a notification like you made in this account, and then they were another blog page. I forgot their name, but I saw their page. And I was like, that is so cool. I
Mm.
love that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make one. I made one. It was on WordPress. Surprisingly easy to make.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it all made up. Got on Fiverr. Got my logo designed, and I felt so accomplished. Like, right, this is my review page, and I always remember my first review. It was on I'm talking about this like years ago. It
Yeah.
sounds like
Yeah.
it was years ago, but it was like 4 months ago.
Mm.
The Lathams. I reviewed one of their EPs, and
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember like, oh, I love writing about this. I love getting my opinion across. And I was like,
Mm.
I don't care if I get like no views on it or anything because it's mine. But when I slowly started releasing more and more articles, people actually check them out. Like I was like, wow, people actually care about these. So I put a lot
Pe-
more effort.
People want to know
People do,
reviews.
yeah.
Know what I mean? Like years ago, like obviously everything in the music industry is fast paced now.
No, God, yeah.
Like right this second now, me and you can go into the studio. We can record a song. I can mix it. I can get it mastered
Yeah.
today. I can get it on iTunes tonight.
It's mad how fast
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
how far it's come.
Do you get me? So,
Yeah.
but back in the day, obviously, how it would work was that you'd go to the studio, you'd spend time on it, you'd record it.
Yeah.
When you had the finished product, you would give it to people like yourself months prior to before it came out, so
Mhm.
that you could get the reviews to build up a hype about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that was before Instagram, Facebook,
And
all
everything.
these social
Yeah.
media, so people can build up a hype without reviews anymore. But I just want to say how important, obviously, a platform, I will call it a
Yeah.
platform like yourself, is for musicians, because it's not just them advertising themselves, they're getting an honest opinion
No, God, yeah.
from.
what I was
someone.
about to say. I'm not biased. I make sure 100% because I've reviewed a few of my friends' EPs, and I 100% made sure I'm not going to be biased. I'm listening
Mm.
from an outsider perspective, and that's the most important thing of reviewing. I reckon you need to be truthful.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, because I know people say, oh, I may hurt their feelings, but like, if you're not truthful, they're not gonna improve from it, and that's why every article I make sure I'm saying the dead truth.
Mm. So what is it? Obviously, I know where you've started from. You've
Yeah,
explained that. So obviously, you've been in lockdown.
yeah,
You've decided, you know what, I'm gonna do an Instagram
yeah.
post. It wasn't enough. Then you've landed on these
Made more and
guys who,
more.
and now you're doing more. What is it that you're hoping to achieve long term with Tape Deck Review?
Well, long term, like that's always been a thing in my mind. Long term, I just want to keep like this is a really simple response. But I'll go into it more. I want to keep writing reviews, and I want to keep doing it how I'm doing. I do want to bring some other writers onto the.
Mm.
I have trialed that. I have trialed that with my friend who wrote a different article, and he was different style. But I want to like make a somewhat of a network of like reviews and branch out into more musical topics
Yeah, yeah.
like my own like producing like because I'm slowly starting my own podcast, but like radio, like I want to make something big out of this. I've got big dreams
Mm.
and I want to go big with it all.
Have you ever heard of the company from Liverpool called Get Into This?
Get into this. No, I've not heard of that.
You've not heard of it?
Never.
Okay, so Get Into This. I think for some reason, don't know why, their website has come down recently. Quite
Okay.
bizarre. But basically, they have a website, and it's got all your gigs on there, all your reviews. You send them music. They have photographers and a massive team of editors and writers that go out writing reviews, taking
Yeah.
pictures, going to festivals, and they put all that up on the website, as well as they have a podcast as well. So it's kind of what you're
Yeah.
envisioning, and what
So
you're hoping for,
I'll research them. Yeah.
is
We'll look
kind
at
of
it.
what they've been doing for the past 10 years. So it's definitely worth
No, yeah. I
looking at
can't
them.
wait.
And I say look at them because one thing when you're in business, right, you need to look at the competition.
Yeah.
You know what I
I've
mean?
done
See what
that.
they do, so that you can put a different spin on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. I did plagiarize someone's idea, but I asked them if it was alright first.
Mm,
It was a blog from I forgot the location,
mm.
but they interviewed like fans and they interviewed like bands, but it was separate. Like it wasn't like online. I know, but like I asked them, hey, I saw your idea for your blog. I run a blog. I absolutely love this,
Mm.
and they were like, no, yeah, sure, you can use it. And I've kind of stole that idea a bit because I always look at the competition thinking, what are they doing? How are they?
At least you've reached out though,
Yeah, no,
because a
because
lot
I'm
of
not.
people just steal
It's
your idea and don't even pay homage.
I know that's scummy. That is
Hey,
scummy.
know what I mean?
I don't do that.
Do you get me? There's loads of people out here in the music industry. Music industry is dog eat dog.
No, yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Know what I mean?
it's fight and fight. Yeah,
Do you get me?
yeah,
So obviously you're trying to create this platform. Yeah, kind of like the company that I said, get
yeah.
into this, but obviously you're trying to put your own spin on it. It go in different directions. Is it just Liverpool that you're focusing on, or you're
Um,
looking at something that's wider spread?
well, actually, I was gonna get into that because I wrote in my notes here. I've actually had bands from Sweden,
Mm.
India, London, America all message me around the world saying, "Hey, I saw this. Could you check this out?"
Mm.
And I've checked them all out, and it's just amazing that it's somehow reached all these locations. And I do. I feel like for the most part, I want to keep it locally, and
Yeah.
I want to see what the local talent is because that's one of the biggest focuses.
Mm.
I mainly review local bands. I try to stay away from like the massive like like bands sometimes because the littler bands it's more rewarding to write about them.
Mm.
But like with that question, I prefer. I do want to take it globally in some ways, but I want to take the talent from Liverpool and the
Yeah, yeah.
Merseyside and take them globally and show what we have to offer.
Yeah, yeah. We have a lot to offer. These an awful lot
A
of
lot, yeah.
talent in the city at the minute. There always has been, but at the minute more so than ever.
No,
Know
yeah,
what I mean?
so many artists popping up.
You get to see them a bit more because of Instagram and
Yeah.
Facebook and Twitter and all this. Because before that, you didn't get to see a lot of people unless they were out performing, that type of thing. Know
Word
what I
of
mean?
mouth as well, so
Yeah, yeah. So there's a lot of talent, but I do think that promoting it worldwide is the key
yeah.
for business survival as well. You know what I mean? But you've been promoting this other thing as well, haven't you? I do know about this. It's Save Our Venue. So
Sa-
do you want to go into this for us?
So, Save Our Venues, what basically it is, it's a charity run separate, but I found out from an inspiration of mine called Frank Turner. And with it, what it does is it goes around, it tries to raise money for venues, every venue, you name it. It's recently saved Phase 1 in Liverpool, they've recently done something for Phase
Yeah, yeah.
1. But what it does is it just tries to make it substantial, because during these times, it's uncertain, businesses are closing left, right, and centre, and we've lost so many venues. For example, the Gorilla in Manchester that
Yeah, yeah.
recently got closed down, but it's been reopened. But like with it, like with this little bit of money, it goes such a long way for every like little club or venue, because at the moment no one's going into them, no one can, and
No.
it's unfair on that end. So what this charity does, it basically puts them back on the map and tries to help them. And I know Frank Turner, he raised over I think it was 150 grand with charity live streams.
Yeah, yeah.
Each week he had like a 10k goal for like trying to raise the money,
Mm.
and it's an amazing charity, and I love it.
So it's an actual charity as well, is it?
It's a somewhat of a charity, yeah. It's Save Our Venues.
Is it an organisation or a charity?
It's an organisation slash charity for venues.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Okay.
it's good.
Mm. So like I know a lot of venues from Liverpool at the minute. I've just got some help
Yeah,
from the Arts Council
yeah.
Impact Fund, which is hopefully going to carry them through
Hopefully.
COVID. But there's a lot of venues that haven't received any help,
No, I
or
think.
companies as well.
Sorry if I'm wrong here, but I
Mm.
think it was Zanzibar Club closed down recently.
Um,
Was it Zanzibar? I forgot. Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might be wrong in saying this, but I don't think that had anything to do with COVID.
Yeah, 'cause it had lots of damage in it. It had like he had like 10 grand like worth of
Yeah, I
repairing.
think that was a business decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Rest in peace.
Do you get me? But
Yeah.
pay homage to Zanzibar. Performed there myself loads of times. Was an amazing venue and carried the city for a long time as well.
Mm.
And God rest in peace, Tony as well.
No.
Amazing guy who put so many artists on bands in the city as well. So, but what excites you the most about artists, the music, and writing something potentially for them? What excites you? What drives you?
What? Well, that's a big question. What drives me, because there's so many little factors. Like a big thing is if they're a band and you give the criticism right in the blog, if you give a good criticism in the blog while you're
Mm.
reviewing them, I know a majority of artists, they will take that into account, and they will always try and like appease the fan base. So when I just love the fact that everyone's a voice, it impacts the music,
Mm.
and I'm glad that I could be a part of helping some bands, some people like moving on, like trying different things out.
Yeah, yeah.
But I also just love the fact that each review is different. It's never the same. I'm never going to use the exact same expression to describe a band,
Yeah, yeah.
because
Because all bands are different. All
yeah,
artists are
everyone,
different.
every
Yeah, yeah.
artist is unique. Everyone's different.
Mm.
That's the beauty of it. That really drives me. Another thing is what I always think. Oh, I love it when they do this. Is they just randomly message me saying, "Hey, I saw your review. Thanks for this. Do you want to collab with something? Do you want to like review my next album or hear
Yeah,
some
yeah,
of the
yeah.
music?" I love it when they send me more things, because
Mm.
I've had random bands message me saying, "Do you mind if you check this out? I don't want to. You don't have to review on it. I just want you to check this out. I want some feedback." I just like the fact that I can help someone like that.
Just a quick one as well. Sorry to butt in.
That's fine.
If there's an artist out there now that is going to watch this, because the channel itself is that there's a lot of people started tuning into these interviews at the radio. If there's an artist out there now that wants to submit to yourself, yeah, what is the best way to prepare to send over their music and what they want to yourself? Because a lot of people in the industry, they have certain specifications of how they need to receive things to review them, or like, because you will get, not everyone's educated in the music
No,
industry,
yeah.
and you will get someone that'll email you, now then, new single, check that. Know what I mean? So it's kind of like, how do you need, people to approach Tape Deck reviews in order to get you to review? Because obviously, as time goes on, yeah, you're gonna get busier.
No,
So
yeah.
you're not going to be
100%,
able to review
100%,
everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
getting busier at the moment. I had
yeah, yeah.
around 6 people messaging me the other day.
There you go.
So,
So how do you need it?
how do I like? So all it is, I'm an honest book.
Mm.
I will try and check out every single piece of music everyone will send me. You can send me either on Instagram for like it could be formal. I don't care about spelling mistakes or anything. You can send it over email. You can tell me what you want. You can honestly, as long as you send me your music and you say what you want me to do with it, or like if you just check it out,
Mm.
I'll do that. Honestly, I don't really mind. Like with music, music's music with me. Like I want to hear every piece of it. I want to hear because I'm not gonna shun an artist for
Mm.
for as you said before for spelling wrong because they could have a brilliant piece of music and I'm skipping on it. So when approaching me when to submit some music into me, just be honest. Just say hi. I have this new album out. I have this new thing out. Do you want me to send it over email? Because I've had artists message me saying, hey, what's your email? I'll send it over there. But anything, 'cause my email's in my bio and everything. So whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever you feel is best for you, I'm down for because I can adapt to that.
It's good. So,
Yeah.
so what you're saying is, at this moment in time, it doesn't matter how you send it,
No,
just
yeah.
get it across,
Morse code, you can
and,
send it. Go on.
and you'll get it reviewed. You know what I mean? So, just a quick one. Normally, I'd ask artists this, yeah, but um, who are your top 5 artists of all time?
Oh my. Okay, so there is some. Okay, so I'm gonna start simple. Jake Bug. You know, I think you know Jake Bug.
Yeah, yeah.
Jake Bug. The Kaiser Chiefs. Susie Quattro.
Hmm.
Frank Turner.
So you're an indie kid.
Yeah, a bit of an indie kid. Frank Turner. He's more of a folk scene, and that the last one stumped me because there's so many amazing people out there, and there's so many influences. Status Quo.
Status quo.
Status Quo.
It's good. Do you know what? It's good interviewing people in the industry rather than artists, because artists always hit you with, I don't know, Nirvana and I don't know.
Nirvana, Beatles, Oasis, Stone
Yeah,
Roses.
I don't know all the stereotypes. Do you get me? So what do you actually think about the Liverpool scene at the minute? What's going on? Obviously, nothing's going on at the minute because of
nothing's going
COVID.
on.
But
It's calamity.
all the artists are quite busy on social media. They're all playing the acoustic, they're rapping, they're singing, they're doing band zooms where they're all playing in
Yeah.
a band on a Zoom. What do you think of Liverpool music? Is there anyone out there that you're like, you know what, the
Okay, so the Liverpool scene at the moment, I think it's thriving. I think it's well, not thriving over in like live music, but everyone's trying out new things. Everyone's doing something different, and I'm absolutely loving it at the moment. I think Red Rum Club are from Liverpool.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
They've been doing great. It's the scene around here with local bands as well. It's been so electric. There's a band called Project Nevada. They play in the middle of Liverpool, Liverpool One.
We had Project Nevada in the other week.
Oh, did
They
you?
were on Juiced with Chip. She
Oh, nice.
interviewed them.
I'll have to give it a
Good
watch.
lads. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
not out yet. It's the interview will be out in a couple of weeks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw them there. Like every little band, like there's so many different ones playing local. For example, there's a club near the Odeon. They have live music like every Friday, and usually when I'm waiting for a film, my mates just sit out there because the artists play their songs, they play covers. But with Liverpool at the moment, everyone's trying out new things, new songs, and online as well. Everyone's like just doing like there's been loads of local artists doing live streams. I've tried to watch a few, but it's just been so nice to see everyone coming together in the industry to make sure everyone's fine, sanity and all
We
that.
have to come together
have
at
to
the
come
minute,
together,
mate. We
yeah,
have to
it's
come
great.
together. Do you know what? They're just trying to shun the arts.
It's horrible.
We've had no support whatsoever. If artists and
Artists.
entertainers, there has been a couple of little funds, a couple of little pots here and there. I can't remember the exact
They're
funders.
brushing it over. They're just trying to brush it aside.
I know the PRS Foundation did a couple of little bits, but it's not open to everyone. It's only you can apply for it, but whether you get it or not, that's a totally different story. You know what I mean? So, it has been hard for artists at the minute. You know what I mean? But what is it that you would like to get out to the general public of why people should work with Tapedeck Review? Why should people contact you to get reviews done by yourselves?
Oh, I didn't actually prepare for that question. So that stopped me. So with me, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Have you just swore? You're not allowed to swear.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
Messing.
'Cause I
Say
didn't
what
know
you
the
want,
rule
lad.
on it because.
Say what you want. I'm only messing. I just thought I'd catch you off guard then. Go on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I was gonna, I'm not gonna bullshit you. I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, you're really good.
Mm.
And I just at the end of the day, you're gonna get an honest review. I'm gonna try and promote it as much as I can.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be friendly. I'm not gonna be like, no, I'm not reviewing you.
Mm.
I'm not stubborn. I'm not stuck up. But like, when you message me, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna do it all like properly. I'm gonna give it a proper, honest review. Because in my listening process, I listen to the song 3 times.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna do like like skim over it and be like, like that part was good. So I give in depth.
Do you think that a lot of people in the industry, in the journalism, editing, reviewing sector, they skim over songs, like don't even listen to it all, just like go boom, play it for like 20, 30 seconds, and then go and then start writing a review? Do you think that happens?
I don't think with local like magazines, blogs or something. I don't think it's more like that. I feel like more the pushed out ones, like the massive stars like Post Malone, Billie Eilish, and all that. With articles, you want to get it out first. You want to be the first, so people will click that because it's all about clicks. For example, Telegraph, BBC, also like massive music blogs. I think it's not. I think it's more published towards like the demographic of what it would like. So I don't think the bigger ones will give more of a care for it. I feel like it'll be like a 1 listen or a 2 listen, and this song is good. I feel like it'd be more along the lines of that, and it'll be talking more about the artist's career, where I'll focus on the album, which I do a bit. I mainly focus on the album, but with most reviews I see, they focus on the career of the artist. And just skim over the album, which I don't like. I try review every single song, so I do like a beginning, like a bit of like paragraph, like on the artist, like, oh, this is so and so. But then I properly get into the songs. If I don't like the song, I will flat out say it in it. I'm not gonna say anything.
Have you
else.
give a bad review so far though?
I've gave 2 stars to someone once.
Oh, don't send this guy any demos.
But major, no. Majorly, I have gave 4 or 5 stars. I've only actually ever gave 1 2 star. I give them 3. It was good. I gave them some tips on how to do
advice.
Yeah. But majorly, I give positive reviews because what I do get is genuinely great music. I have so many good artists. Like the small, there's an artist from Sweden who has actually became one of my, slowly growing to be in one of my top 10 bands.
Oh, are they? Yeah.
They're genuinely amazing.
And they're from Sweden.
From Sweden.
And they've got herd immunity. So
another reason to like them.
Another reason. Hey. But recently you interviewed a couple of big condo artists from the record company Big Condo Records.
It's true, yes.
Let's have a little dabble while we're on this. Who is your favourite Big Condo Records artist from what you've seen?
From what I've seen, I'd have liked some of Donna's rap. Emily, I love the acoustic. I love the acoustic vibe. I had some of the sessions and they're amazing. I do like Molly Fyro. I had a few of her demos, and she was talking to me about the album, about like, because they were demos what I've heard, but from the demos they were so catchy.
She's talking about an album. She hasn't spoken to me about an album.
Well, not an album, like about EPs and all that. Yeah, like the songs she's done at the moment, gonna like re-release them and all that. But I think. Do you have an Aidan Kelly?
No.
Oh, I swear I saw one of you once.
Yeah, we do promote a lot of musicians, but not all musicians are actually signed to the record company. You know what I mean?
But I think actually I've got to go with either the people that it genuinely stumped me again because you've got so many decent artists. I saw Sam is it Milne?
Yeah, he's not signed. Obviously, signed. He performed at
he performed a bit
Poptastic and come in for an interview and a live lounge.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that.
He's a good kid, good acoustic player. Yeah.
So I'm a stickler for acoustic. If it's acoustic, I love it. Like anything about it. So that's why I think I've got to go with Emily because I've from what I've heard from her from like I think songs she's done or they could have been covers. I checked online to make sure like they weren't covers. Couldn't find anything. But I've heard it's so catchy and I've loved it so far.
Yeah, yeah, she's good. She has got a new EP coming out soon with the lead single Fragments, so look out for that as well.
I'm looking forward to that.
You know what I mean? So how can people contact you to get a review?
Right, so there's lots of things. There's Facebook, phone number, email.
What's your Facebook though?
I think it's Tapedeck Reviews, but
Is it all the same? Are you one of the?
it's all the same except my YouTube is just Tapedeck Podcasts. So majorly it's the same. You won't find any differences in it.
So people can find you.
Yeah.
Tapedeck Reviews on Twitter. You're on Twitter?
No, I haven't branched onto Twitter yet. I'm thinking about doing Twitter, but Twitter's a pretty yeah. I don't.
Twitter is amazing for the international market. So if you want to reach out to people worldwide, Twitter's the one. Plus, Twitter's just thoughts. So you get like a couple of lines just go.
Yeah, I've got a personal Twitter account. I've always thought, right, what I'm thinking about doing one. I need to like market it a bit more, but I feel like that's something I will actually look into doing because I need to get a bit more like out there.
Yeah.
You can also on my blog there's a contact me page where it's got like a quote like some like a bit about me and what my contact is.
What's the URL for the website?
I think it's like here's what I don't know my own URL. I think it's www.tapedeck.reviews .wordpress.com.
Oh yeah, it will be .wordpress.com.
It's something along the sides of that.
But it's in your bio on Insta.
It's in my bio and Insta on a link tree. It's all everything to do with me. Click on it, you'll find it.
Yeah. So there you go. You can catch my man on Insta. He is going to set up a Twitter. Get him on Facebook. He's on YouTube. And obviously you can check out the WordPress blog and website on his bio as well. Just want to say massive thank you for coming in for the music industry talk.
Oh, genuine thank you. I've had so much fun so far doing this.
You enjoy yourself? Yeah.
Genuinely, I
Decent.
want to get more. I've had like a little taste.
He's after more. He's had a taste. So massive thanks for coming in. It's appreciated. As I said, if you want to get hold of my guy, Instagram, Facebook, Tapedeck Reviews. I've been Royzy Rothschild. This is the music industry talk on Big Hondo Radio, and we'll see you all again soon.